Guys, welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do it. Share the video so that other people will benefit. Turn on the notification button so that whenever I upload a video, you're going to get it. So today episode, I'm going to discuss the secrets of starting a dairy farm, and then you succeed. So before you start a dairy farm, you need to draw a plan. You must have a plan of the activities that you're going to do, the money that you're going to spend, and how you are going to carry out the dairy farming. So the first step you need to understand, which is very important, which is going to cost you if you don't draw it well, is the budget about the food that your dairy cows are going to feed on. So you must draw a plan for first, because you have goals. You have a short-term goal and then you have the long-term goal. So most of the time we achieve our short-term goal within 6 months or after 1 year, and then for the long-term goal we achieve between 2 years and 5 years. So it is very important that you draw a plan of 1 year that is going to include the budget that it is going to cost you for you to start a dairy farming. So the first step that you need to understand is the food. You must have food, because if I'm the one selling the dairy cows that you want to buy from me so that you can start a business with it, the first step that I'm going to take is I'm going to ask you, do you have food for the dairy cows? If you don't have, I'm not going to sell you my dairy cows, because for dairy cows, those like Fresians, they need a lot of food, they need a lot of water. So I'm not going to sell to you because you are going to make them suffer, because they are going to die if you don't feed them. So it is very important that you have the plan of food. Where are you going to get the food? If you're living where you have a land, you can plan now to start planting the food for the dairy cows. You can plant the napier grass, the achipli, you can have the boma rose, you can have the star grass. And then let's say you want to start a dairy farm, and then you are living in a city or urban areas where you have a very small piece of land. So it means that you are not going to grow them, you're going to buy them. So you must now have what you call a thought of how you are going to buy them, how you are going to source them, and then how the money that you are going to spend and how are you going to buy. Because if you say that you are going to buy them daily, and maybe the place that they sell those food is quite a distance, and then you don't have a vehicle, it will cost you. So if you say that you are going to buy them per month, it means that you must have a store where you will store them. Going to store, it is important that the place where you are going to store is in a good condition, because if you don't store them in a good condition, it can spoil, and then you are going to go into loss. After you have finished planning on the part of the food, it is now the step. Now you go you decide how many dairy cows do I want. Do I want 2? Do I want 3? Do I want 10? Do I want 50? So you decide now how many do you want. And this one, the decision now is will depend on a place where you have set aside that you are going to keep them. So it means that you must have a place where you are going to keep them. So this one also, it will cost you some money to build where your dairy cows are going to stay. So after you have built now the place where they are going to stay, it's now a place to source them. So before you source them, it is important that maybe you have even a number of someone who has started a dairy farm, so that you can ask him or her some question about how they usually go about, so that they can advise you more on the feeds, on how to take care of them, and also on places where you can source a good breed of dairy cows, because not Or dairy cows also, they are like human beings who some temperature, some climatical condition do not favor them. So maybe uh, maybe you are staying in hot places, and then you want to go and buy a dairy cow in a cool and wet place. So this cow can become sick and then die, and then you're going to lose. So it is very important also to consider the climatic condition of your place and where you want to source your dairy cows from. So talking to someone who is experienced, who is having a dairy farm, is very important, because they are going to help you on how you can go about and how you can source the dairy cows, and also on places where you can source a good breed of dairy. Let's say you have succeeded getting now the dairy cows, so you plan how you can bring them up to where your home, where you are going to rear them, and then now you start doing the farming. Thing that you need to understand is you have you have also the record. You must have a recording. You must have a record of the day you bought them. Remember that when you are drawing the budget, include any expense that you are going to spend in this business, so that when you start getting profit, you begin to subtract. You start milking them, start having the record, and you tag every. Let's say you have four dairy cows. Let's say you have 4 dairy cows. So you give a have 4 dairy cows. So you put a tag each and every one and give it a name. Why give it a name? So that every day each and every cow is being milked. The record against, you write now their names, and then the record against, you are going to record every day now the liters of milk each produced against their name. So if it is on Monday, you say, maybe you call the one Malaika. You say Malaika, you write Malaika, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then dates, and then now Malaika. On Monday, let's say she produced 30 liters. The second day, on Tuesday, Malaika produced, let's say 28. You put 28 liters. Then let's say the second cow is called Zedi. Maybe she produced on Monday, she produced 27. So you record against the name of that cow, and then on Tuesday the same. So when you these records, they are going to help you also in calculating the amount of money. Although where you are going to sell your milk, also they are going to give you a card. If you are taking to where you are going to sell the milk, they are going to give you a card of the record of the milk that you are going to sell each and every day. But that is not enough, because you must also have your record. This record that I've told you about your cows, it is important, because you are going to know when your cow milk production reduce and increase. So when it's reduced, you will know, what did I do when this cow reduced the milk? And then when it's increased, you will know, what did I do that made this cow to increase? Or maybe the decrease of milk production, maybe the cow is sick. So if when you record the milk production of each and every dairy cow that you have, it will give you a hint when the cow is sick, or when you did not give the cow enough food. Or also it can give you a hint on how it was milk. So because sometimes we milk the cows, and then if we are doing the hand milking, maybe we did not finish the milk from the cow. So when you these records, they are going to help you also in calculating the amount of money. Although where you are going to sell your milk, also they are going to give you a card. If you are taking to where you are going to sell the milk, they are going to give you a card of the record of the milk that you are going to sell each and every day. But that is not enough, because you must also have your record. This record that I've told you about your cows, it is important because you are going to know when your cow milk production reduce and increase. So when it's reduced, you will know what did I do when this cow reduced the milk. And then when it's increased, you will know what did I do that made this cow to increase. Or maybe the decrease of milk production, maybe the cow is sick. So if you when you record the milk production of each and every dairy cow that you have, it will give you a hint when the cow is sick, or when you did not give the cow enough food. Or also it can give you a hint on how it was milk. So because sometimes we milk the cows, and then if we are doing the hand milking, maybe we did not finish the milk from the cow, or we did not milk all the milk from the cow. Because you remember that when you are doing the milking of the cow, don't exceed 8 minutes, because you know the production of milk involves hormones. So they are not going to last. Like after 8 minutes, if you have not milked your cow well, the cow can return the milk back. So it is very important to observe these rules, so that you can be able to rectify all the mistakes that you are going to make. And another important issue is make sure that you take care of the dairy cows. It is give me, I give you. Because if you don't take care of them, they're not going to produce the required milk that you are supposed to have. So, and also the breeds of dairy cows are different. So for Friesian, they produce a lot of milk, more than the Guernsey and the Jersey. So it will depend on the breeds of the cow and how you take care of them. If you follow all these procedures, these are the secrets for you to succeed in dairy farming and be able to make that profit that you have always admired to make. That